Welcome to Geneijin 101 Episode 7. This is going to cover Makoto. Almost everything that you see here is something that will already have been covered either in the Urien or the Chun-Li videos. Now, there are a couple character-specific things that are important to note, but this video is mostly just going to be a run-through of all the stuff that you've previously seen if you've watched those videos, as well as that little bit of extra information. So we're going to start off with enders, then combos, then resets, go on into character-specific stuff, and then go on into Zempo Tenshin, finally at the end. So starting with the basic combo that you would do on her, you have your normal enders, which is up kicks into light punch shoulder, forward fierce, Kara dash punch. You also have the exact same thing, which is up kicks into light punch shoulder, walk forward, crouch medium punch, and then up kicks. After that, you have a double shoulder combo, which is off of a slightly modified combo, which also works off of forward fierce into dash punch, and it also works off of crouch medium punch up kicks. So then after that we have the character specific combo off of dash punch. Now this character specific combo is basically Chun-Li's, except the opposite. So instead of light punch shoulder palm into dash punch, it's palm light punch shoulder dash punch. Unlike Chun-Li, you cannot end with up kicks off of that ender, no matter what. So you either have to choose that ender for damage, or you have to choose the up kicks ender for Oki, off of the shoulder or off of whatever. You also have the other stupid basic combos, which is like ending with dash punch and then close stay medium kick, forward fierce dash punch. Like that's a very basic ender that also works on her. So after that, you have the very simple combos. You have the universal combo, which obviously does not do the most damage on her, since it didn't do the most damage on Ken, Chun-Li, or Urien. The normal combo you do is forward medium kick palm times 2, and then your ender of choice, whether it's dash punch or up kicks. After that, we have Kara palm combos, which, as you can see there, if you don't time things correctly, you're not going to get it. Also, if you don't delay your dash punch long enough, your palm into light punch shoulder will whiff like you just saw. So the other thing is true Kara palms, which is basically just starting off and then going 5 Kara palms. Now, the reason why this combo is not as strong as it would be against some other characters is because getting the proper ender into damage is not the easiest. You have to do the up kicks ender for consistency. Because although it is possible to do the damage ender, you have to delay the dash punch long enough after the last palm that you have the potential of dropping your combo. My stick keeps sliding around on my lap. And that was the wrong ender, but you get the point. So those are the basic combos against Makoto. They're very simple stuff. You know, you do the forward medium kick palm, forward medium kick stand fierce, etc. You can also do up to 3 forward medium kicks in order to continue your combo. So as an example, let's showcase now the character-specific ender, which is almost equivalent to the ender to Urien. It's basically his Kara Palm or his Kara standing medium kick ender as well, where you walk under with light punch shoulder, forward fierce, crouching medium punch up kicks. It's the highest meter that you can possibly get off of a reset situation against Makoto and off of a freestyle situation against Makoto. The easiest ways to get this ender are off of far stand fierce if you Kara it. So as long as you walk forward before you do this, it should work fine. Yep, just like that. You can also just do it from like a random far one, but it requires you to walk forward a lot more before your shoulder, and there is the potential of you dropping your combo because of that. Doing starters from crouching medium kick or close standing medium kick or shoulder, they're essentially the same as they would have been otherwise. For the close standing medium kick, you just add a palm. For the shoulder, you just add a palm or a forward medium kick. The easiest way to get the combos to work correctly is to delay your moves by a very slight amount. Otherwise, the faster you do it, the more likely you are to drop the damage ender. Now, when you're doing the double shoulder combo, as an example, if you do immediate standing medium punch, or sorry, standing fierce punch, or immediate standing medium kick, then you're going to end up whiffing the button. So against Makoto, you actually have to delay your standing fierce punch or your close or your far standing medium kick. In order to get it to connect. So that's pretty much all the combos and enders that are possible against Makoto. She's a very simple character as far as your choices. As long as you understand when and how your far stand fierce and your far stand medium kick will whiff on her. She has to be further down on the on the screen. Now, a good way to look at this is if you do immediate forward medium kicks, or the belt that she has, or the scarf I should say, keeps bouncing right at the leaves about halfway up her back. But if you do it slower, as you can see there, the close standing medium punch actually connects on her without me walking forward. But if I do it the opposite way, then it works for the Kara standing medium kick. If you do it too slow, or you catch her too low with your forward medium kick, then a Kara standing medium kick for the, best ender you can get off of your resets or your freestyle stuff is not going to be possible. So at that point, you'd have to do like light punch shoulder, medium punch shoulder, forward fierce dash punch or something. So moving on from that, let's talk about the resets. You have the exact same resets as you do against Chun-Li, the jumping medium kick resets. You also have the jumping medium kick off of shoulder, off of far stand heavy punch, And then you also have it off of close stand medium kick. Sometimes you have to delay your shoulder after the far stand fierce in order to get it to work, or walk forward medium punch shoulder. Now, when going for resets in the corner, you also have a couple other options, which is dash punch. Oops, I didn't mean to dash. But you have dash punch, just like every other character. Now, ideally, dash punches can be done in multiple situations, either off of a palm or off of a shoulder into a dash punch. Now, when doing combos on Makoto, the choice between damage and Oki is actually weighted towards Oki, simply because dive kicking on Makoto is much easier than like pretty much every other character in the game. The only option that she has really is to attempt to dash under you, or to try to anti-air you with buttons that are not that great. She can try to standing medium punch you, but it's not usually going to work. And she can also try to, do crouch medium kick or something. But in situations where you are actually getting a knockdown, she has nothing that she can do other than EX Fukiage. So when she tries to go for a choice on her wake up, especially if she has SA2, getting to the opposite side of her is one of the things that matters the most. You want to make sure that you're not taking the 100% stun combos and all that stuff. Now, the last reset that you really have is the crouching heavy kick reset, which is that one. It's good for the same reasons that it's good against Chun, where she doesn't have any real options on wake up to deal with it, unlike Shoto's or other characters with invincible supers or something like that. Makoto can super you with SA1 if she has the meter, but it's unlikely to be used in that manner. But it is possible. Now, when talking about resets mid-screen, you literally have shoulder into dash punch into whatever. You have shoulder into dash punch into universal overhead. You have shoulder into jump far stand medium kick. And then you also have some of the other buttons that you can do after this, but it's mostly off of shoulders. It's mostly off of dash punches. You can even delay and do the reset after a close standing medium kick off of that if you really want to. So you have plenty of options for resets, and resets on Makoto are actually pretty strong. But because she is a very momentum-based character, allowing her to get out of the corner if she's SA1, or allowing her space to, or in your face, or to allow her to get in your face to start either the Hayate or the Karakusa, mix-ups and all that stuff. Resets off of Zenpo Tension, close to a medium kick after a far, close standing medium kick after a Zenpo, and then you also have shoulder, and then continue after that, and then you have medium kick up kicks, side swap. You have medium kick up kicks into forward fierce, into jump medium punch, into side swap, So you can choose what side you want to land on. You can also choose if you want to do the forward heavy punch like I just showcased. Oops. Now, unlike Chun-Li, in Zempo Tenshin, you can actually do up kicks into shoulder to re-corner her. So that's one major difference. Now, talking about other character-specific things. Oh, other resets, sorry. You can do the same thing that you can for Chun-Li, which is the palm into super jump forward, medium punch. I'm sorry, super jump forward target combo into side swap mix-up. You also have the jump standing medium or jump medium kick side swap stuff that you would have against Chun-Li, and that's pretty much it. Now, going for Zempo stuff, it's identical to Chun-Li. Like, the best possible options are identical to Chun-Li. The only exception to that is stuff like this, where you end up going for the big boy ender. Which would be the Kara standing medium kick ender. So palm for medium kick, Kara palm for a medium kick, and then you'd go for a side swap. Now, you have to be good at reacting to the opponent not side swapping, unlike myself just there. If you assume that they're going to side swap, you better be really good at your spacing for your shoulder, just like that. Now, 3 crouching medium punches afterward is guaranteed, and that puts you at 55% meter. Now, that also works off of these sort of situations, but it's very hard to walk forward after a palm. So you need to do situations like that, where if she blocks 2 hits, then you can immediately go for medium punch up kicks, shoulder, forward medium kick, and then whatever you want to do. So you could do double forward medium kick into standing medium punch, or just the double forward medium kick into Kara standing medium kick. So that's one way to get it off of 2. Because everything else is the same for Chun-Li, I'm only going to showcase some of the different things that you can do in order to get this special ender on Makoto. I will showcase some quick things that are the same, like that combo, exactly the same. Dash under, palm, forward medium kick times 3, palm, immediate heavy kick up kick into light punch, delayed light punch dash punch into either walk forward crouch medium punch up kicks or forward fierce dash punch. And then you also have other things like Kara palms, and then you also have things like forward medium kick times 3 into stand heavy punch into double whatever. The damage are relatively similar, so regardless of how you want to go about your combos, they're within a couple points of damage of one another. A meter is all relatively similar as well. The only difference is the close standing heavy kick one, and that's what you should be trying to get if you can help it. So that's off of 5 to 6 hits. If you try to do 2 standing medium kicks like that, it's probably not going to work. The second one has to be the Kara one. So if you are resetting with the goal of that particular ender off of 3 to 4 hits, then you have to do the close standing medium punch before you go for it. Now again, 2 crouching medium punches is all it takes to get the meter for 55%. Now off of 8, you can't do it off of, whatchamacallit, off of the up kicks. So you have to do it off of the close standing medium kick. So if you continue to do standing medium kicks or whatever, it's most likely not going to work. So you have to do like standing medium kick into standing medium punch into Kara standing medium punch, or medium kick. Now, getting it off of further than 5 to 6 hits is a lot more difficult because of the sheer lack of timing that you have. Because as you can see there, you basically only get one choice into your forward medium kick or your palm or whatever it is that you're going for. So even if you try to walk back and then do forward medium kick, you're not going to have enough time for the Kara stand medium kick. Oops. So when you're going for these sort of resets, you have to understand that you only get one hit that late in the combo. So you have to make it count. So usually it's going to be standing medium kick and another standing medium kick, close Kara standing medium kick. But the timing on the shoulder is a little bit difficult. So that's why I would do other combos off of the, 8 hits or whatever. You still have like pretty much everything at your disposal. So doing it off of that is a little bit easier than the other choices, but it can be a little bit difficult. Now, your other choices are palm, walk forward, fierce into medium punch, shoulder, forward, fierce, dash punch, or medium punch, shoulder, walk forward, crouch, medium punch, up kicks. And then you also have the dash punch under. Now, in order to get the dash punch under to work, you have to delay. Because of her hitbox. Oops, that was supposed to be palm. Just like that. Now, 3 crouching medium punches is all it takes, so it's about 45%. No, sorry. Almost 50% meter. And then continuing on with, 10 blocked hits. Oops. You have the 2 standing medium kicks afterward into palm. Which also does work, but let's see if I can do it. And I dashed into nothing. There we go. So that works as well. You also have the, you know, dash, palm, delayed heavy punch, shoulder into dash punch. Then you also have the stand medium kick, walk back, forward medium kick, medium punch, shoulder in the mid screen like you do against Chun-Li. But it's a little bit harder to get on her. And sometimes it doesn't work altogether on her, so it's a little finicky, but ideally this isn't what you want to be going for. If you have a choice, just go for forward medium kick stuff. Sorry. You just can do the normal stuff, like dash punch into palm, just to get them to the corner. Because that's where your decent Oki starts up, because of your dive kick shenanigans. Ideally in mid-screen situations, like, you're not going to be able to get all that much. You can get the dash punch crap, but it's kind of difficult. Same thing that you would do against like Ken or something like that. So, Zenbo Tension stuff is relatively simple against her. It's pretty much the exact same thing as Chun-Li. Mid-screen, you have to be a little bit more creative because that one mid-screen combo doesn't work. But just like normal, all the Zenbo Tension stuff from 0 to 4 hits actually changes very slightly from mid-screen. Simply because of the distance changes. So you have forward medium kick times 3 into close stand medium kick stuff. So for this, I would go for the fancy ender. And to do this, this combo is medium kick up kicks, for medium kick times 3, standing medium punch into Kara, standing heavy medium kick into your walk into light punch shoulder, crouch medium punch up kicks. You basically get to about 50% meter off of it with your whiffs, or you get a good Oki. Now, alternatively, you have the other one, which is just off of standing medium kick. But as you can see there, the combo works a little bit worse on Makoto simply because of the fact that she requires you to do your palm first as opposed to the shoulder. So you can't do 4 forward medium kicks. So you have to walk forward and do a standing heavy punch. Into palm. So it's a little bit more difficult, but you do get an extra hit in, so that is a good thing. And I messed up again. There we go. So that is your choice against Makoto. Or your 2 choices against Makoto. The other one gives you significantly more meter, so I do suggest that one. So then we have blocked stuff. That's one option. You have the dash punch into whatever you want. You have the same sort of situation where you get forward medium kick times 3 into stand medium punch into the character specific ender. If you try to do that off of standing medium kick, it requires you to do it very fast. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So your ideal situations, again, are forward medium kick, forward medium kick, forward medium kick, walk, stand medium punch, Kara stand medium kick into your character specific ender, or close stand medium kick, immediate forward medium kick times 3, dash punch, and then forward fierce, and then dash punch. And then you have your palm. I apologize for messing up the inputs. I do suggest that the DP medium kick is a little bit easier than this, but it is 100% possible. Once you start to get 6 hits in, that's when the choices start to become what they once were. So that choice right there was 6 hits mid-screen, dash under, palm, walk forward medium kick, and then continue with your combo like you would off of a Kara stand medium kick. And then other choice, medium kick up kicks, shoulder, double shoulder I believe should work into walk forward medium, walk forward crouch medium punch up kicks. Yep, and then you also have forward fierce dash punch. So pretty much mid-screen after these 6 hits or whatever, it gets significantly easier to gauge what you're doing because it's pretty much the exact same combos as you would do in the corner. So mid-screen, or if your opponent is 100% cornered, this is the one thing that is good about Yun against Makoto and against other characters as well, is if he is cornered and you get, 1, 2, 3 activate, you can just do medium kick, up kicks. As opposed to whatever you want. So when you re-corner when you're cornered, if you get, 1, 2, 3 and your opponent blocks it, you want to immediately go for Zempo, you can either just do stand medium kick, or you can do medium kick, up kicks, and continue your combo from there. So those are the very basics of understanding for your Zempo stuff, and then you also still have the reset against Makoto. And then in the corner, you still have the option to go for, off of freestyle stuff, the crouching medium punch into up kick stuff. So that's just an example of the crouching medium punch. Obviously the up kicks would still connect. Using the medium kick, dive kick as opposed to the heavy kick is probably a better choice, as the heavy kick is more likely to cross under your opponent into the corner, and the medium kick does not. So if you need an example of that ender, there are some other examples of that in the Chun-Li, in pretty much every other video other than this one. And I assume that you've watched at least one of the other ones since you're watching this one, and this is episode 7, so I won't continue with that. Now, ideally, your goal against Makoto is to get the best Oki possible. Obviously, if your opponent is at like 50% life, your goal is to kill your opponent. So, choosing between the up kicks ender or the forward fierce dash punch ender, the forward fierce dash punch does slightly more damage, so always go for that one if you need the damage. Otherwise, if you need meter, either the crouching medium punch up kicks or the character specific combo. So, thank you for watching, and keep